been a rough couple of weeks for the Minister for Children, for Oranga Tamariki and those involved in the military-style academy. Just to refresh your memory, the MSA pilot program began in July at a youth justice residence in Palmerston North. Run by Oranga Tamariki, it started with 10 participants aged 15 to 17. These teens, who had been involved in serious offences, were selected for the academy following a youth court judge's decision. The young people underwent structured routines, physical activities, education and vocational training. The program also included therapeutic and cultural components tailored to each individual. The entire program, though, lasts a year. With the initial residential phase now over, there is a 9-month community transition period. The goal is to provide these youths with the support needed to integrate back into the community, find stable employment or pursue education, and maybe more importantly, avoid recidivism. Tragically, one of the participants died in a car crash on November the 27th. The young man had reportedly been making positive changes in his life through the program before his untimely passing. Another teen who had attended the MSA program while on bail was allowed to attend the funeral went missing during the event. And a second teen who had been living with family was absconded the day after the funeral. The Minister for Children, as you know, is Karen Chhour. She's a regular to the show. We like to talk to her and get what is going on without misinformation or disinformation, and she joins us now. Karen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Leah. Great to talk to you.
Karen, it's been a difficult and sad couple of weeks. Firstly, have the other two boys that absconded, have they been found?
Yes, they have. We know their whereabouts,
Okay.
and they currently, because of legal reasons, I can't speak to what's happening right now, but they are currently in our custody.
Will they remain in the program, Karen?
Yeah, the whole point of this program is these young people are serious repeat youth offenders. This is their last chance at kind of turning their life around before ending up in the adult correction system. We knew that this would be a chance of reoffending because the research shows us that 88% of young people who offend within youth justice residence doing nothing, like we have been, reoffend within 12 months of a release. This is precisely what we're working to fix now. And if we did do nothing, this 88% would 100% go out and reoffend, not only destroying their own futures, but destroying the futures and the lives of the victims that they create along the way. So we can't continue to do nothing, and we must keep working with these young people for as long as we possibly can, so they don't end up in the correction system, and we'll continue to work with them.
Karen, I just wanted to go back and ask, you attended the tangi of the young man that died. Why did you feel you had to be there?
Look, this is a massive tragedy, and a mother has lost a son, and a young man has passed away. This young man was brave enough to put himself forward and volunteer to be part of a pilot program to try and turn his life around. I was proud of what he was trying to achieve. I met this young man. He will be forever in my thoughts. It's hard to forget. And I wanted to show support for that mother, who I'm really proud of the efforts of the family, where they were working really hard alongside this young man for a better future for all of them.
One of the 7 youths that attended the academy, Karen, I know you can't go into personal details, but are you aware of at least how they are going, how they're tracking?
Yeah, so we've put support networks behind all the young people, those who decided to abscond,
Yes.
and those who have actually done the right thing, who are seizing this opportunity to turn their lives around and are on that positive pathway. They also need support dealing with this tragedy. So every young person has had that support, even the ones that absconded.
The opposition and certain journalists are calling the program for the program to be dismantled, Karen, as you know, saying it is an abject failure. Or what do you say to that?
Look, I'm just going to be very blunt here. This is a win-at-all-cost approach that the opposition is taking. They're so eager for these young people to fail. They don't care who they hurt in the pathway of this venom that they're spitting out at the moment. It makes me incredibly angry that they're willing to put the well-being and the safety of these young people at risk for their political gain. And I'm quite frankly sick of having to be part of their blow-by-blow, day-to-day attack on these 9 young people who are just trying to turn their lives around. We don't give this kind of scrutiny to any other young offenders. The only difference is they have volunteered to try and turn their lives around, only to be put in the media on a day-to-day basis and people willing them to fail. This is not good enough, in my opinion. I came here to make young people's lives better. Didn't come here to destroy them. And I think they need to take a good, hard look at themselves and how they're behaving in opposition and actually think, are we helping the very people we're saying we're trying to help?